Hello everyone, I'm Cheryl Algie from Kerrang in Northern Victoria, Australia, and it is Thursday the 2nd of January. Oops. And my volume's gone on again. There we go, got it off. And today I want to share with you, hopefully I'll get through 3 cards. That's why I'm going live a little bit earlier, so I've got plenty of time to prepare dinner and all of those exciting things. So this is called Shades and Hues, and the colours it has in it is Fresh Freesia, Misty Moonlight, Petal Pink and Pool Party. So I decided to pull out some neglected stamp sets that I have not I'm embarrassed to say, I've never inked up. So I've just got, I could show you what I haven't probably used. I probably haven't used, I am using Pool Party, but I don't think I've got a sample with the Pool Party DSP, although I am using it with, let me just show you the backs and the fronts. So that's the, let me get this correct. Got a bit sticky on there, so that's, no, that's not right. A couple of them are similar, so you get a more of a ombre type look on one of them. Let me find the back of that. Goodness, there's the ombre one. Should be here because I know I haven't used it, so I'll take those ones away. Less confusing. So that's the ombre back and front. This one is, oh, I must have used some of it. That's the same one. No, that's the ombre one. That one is this one, which is, it's got stripes, but it hasn't got the, this one's got stripes, but it's got the white in the center, and the back of that is, where are you, is this one. So they're kind of similar colors, but I'll show you what I've done with them. It was actually quite easy to work with. And if you like do a fun fold like the first one that I'm doing, you don't need a whole lot of paper you just need strips. So it's actually 2 of these cards are going to be fun folds. I'll put those at the back. So you get those variations in all those 4 colours that I just mentioned, okay? I just thought I'd finish my series that I sort of started with using these new released papers, and I can actually get that back in there. And then I can go on to making some samples with the new products. I don't like to, if I can avoid it, I don't like to show you things that you can't get. So everything you see here you can get. So for this first card, we're going to start with this. I got the fold measurements from Patty Bennett. So this is this also is, it's 12 by 12. So, and it's this one that's got a different shade. You probably can't really tell that on camera, can you? It's slightly lighter, and these are actually 20 in Australia anyway. These packs of, you can get this in a, which is what I did, but then I actually bought packs of all Pool Party. I honestly buy too much, but anyway, it is what it is. But this piece came out of, I'm trying to put that back in there and I can't. what I want to show you, and it's called Halloween Memories, but I didn't buy it for Halloween. I don't do much Halloween anymore now that my granddaughter doesn't live here anymore, so in Kerrang anymore. So it's granny apple, it's got pumpkin pie, it's got, I think that's black. I think that's what they call black, but it's not black. If you can see that, it's a little bit duller than black. And these are actually a little bit lighter weight than our normal 12 by 12, and it's also a little bit cheaper. It's about $20, whereas our full packs of our own card store, this is all our own now, of course, but the Stampin' Up normal card stock, the 12 by 12s are about $27, and you can't, I'm not sure, did I see? No, I don't think you can get a whole pack. I've got a whole pack of the Pool Party. You can't get all the colours, but you can get some of them. So just have a look. If you click on the website and click on cardstock, you'll find them easily. So it's got, and this is a new one as well. It's called Willow White. I'll just show you what that looks like against our basic white. You can see. So it's just a little, it's probably really hard to see on camera. It's just a little bit different, but not that it wouldn't look bad if you used, well, there's no reason why you couldn't use the Willow White for a sentiment as well. So there's that. So it's got the white, the Pool Party, the Gorgeous Grape, the Granny Apple Chlorine, the black, and the Pumpkin Pie in that one. Was a multi-pack, but as I say, you can get a whole pack of, I know you can get Pool Party, you can get other colour pack variations as well, which is pretty cool. So anyway, getting back to this one, I've got rough notes here. So I've done mine in metric. The length is 12 inches, but I've done a metric length because I like my cards to be 14.9 centimetres. So that's the measurement I've done for my card. And then I've scored, I've already done this in case I messed it up. I thought I did. Oh yeah, here we go. It was very hard to see. So 1 3/4. Hi Susan, how are you? So I won't do this again in case I go off, but I'll just show you what I did. If I can put this where you can see it. Let's wait for the camera to catch up a little. Oh, it's not too bad today. So I think you can probably see that. So 1 3/4, 4 3/4, and 7 3/4. So same measurements. The only thing is the card makes a, well, I'd have to measure mine. I think it's, no, where's my card? I think it was 10.5, but it might have been 11, but it still fits in our envelope. So if we go in inches, no, I'm not going to go in inches. It's actually about, yeah, it's about 11 centimetres, not quite 11 centimetres wide. So it's a little wider, but I wasn't going to mess with the directions just to make it our size, because it fits in our size envelope, so it's all good, I figured. So we can have whichever side of this we would like. I'm just going to burnish these and then decide how I want it. And I'll tell you whether it's mountain or valley or whatever. So my DSP measurements are 2 pieces of 14.4 by 4 by 4 what? 4 centimetres, yes. one piece of 14.4 by 7 centimetres, and the basic white one is the same as that, and one piece 14.4 by 10.5. Okay, so then I've got, this is, no, that's not how it goes. I've got to, yeah, this way. So if you turn it around this way, so then we've got a darker one on the outside, and these two in the inside are a little bit lighter. And once you've got your papers on, it kind of look cool if you had have just used all the blue, but I wanted to change it up a little bit and use my Round We Go set that I've not even taken it out of the packet, so there you go. Hi Lois, Happy New Year to you too from Colorado. Thank you, and thanks so much for joining us. So yes, so I think I have cut all my bits of paper. That's for the next card. And we will adhere what we can adhere of this. I need to stamp on that. Well, that might be thick. I was just using scraps, and I need to stamp on that one. This one goes here, and these two, this is going to be a little different to my other one. That goes there, and that one goes there. So I'm going to adhere those ones. Just grab my silicone mat. Find my seal. Looks like I nearly put that on the wrong side. Or not that it's wrong. What's on the other side of that? Yeah, I need to put that side, I think, and that'll be the train. Must be the 220 train. So that goes on the second fold. That looks a little bit short. What have I done? Same size. We're going to go with it. It does look a little short width-wise, but I know it's fine. Maybe that was a piece I had left over and I thought that would do. Maybe. I can't recall what I was thinking. I've done quite a few cards, and I was, yeah, probably seeing how that one went. This one's better. Then this piece goes on that side. It might look confusing, but when you go to do this yourself, you'll work out how it's meant to go. You probably don't really need the one on the inside, but I thought it looked, once you've got the card open, it looks better if it's decorated. So there we've got that, and then that's where a white bit goes. So, and there's some great sentiments in. Have you seen Round We Go? I think the main reason, where are they? Don't tell me I've misplaced the dies again. Oh, goodness me, where are they? I thought I had all the products here. That one's oh, here it is. It was there already. I just, I don't know if you've seen this set, and I think what was deterring me from using this was that I thought I had to make this, I'm not sure what you call them. Not that, I mean, it looks daunting. I just didn't want to spend the extra time to do that. So I thought, oh, I wonder what I could stamp and what I could do without using that. So, and it actually makes the card a bit thicker as well. So great for different projects that you need to make one of these. Oh, does someone know what the name of the what is it called? I have no idea. I can't remember. Sorry. So I'm just going to grab my, what did I put on this one? Because I'm going to put happy birthday on the outside. I think I'm going to put celebrate like I did on my other one. Time to celebrate. That's that one. We'll just get these on our blocks. That one, and what else did I use? Just these great little stars. Pop them on too. And I'll just do the same to make it easier, simpler. I'll just do the same as what I did for my first card. We'll grab out the fresh freezer and the pool party. I think that looks great together. And both of these colours are in this pack. So I'll do the stamping in the pool party, and I tell everyone to always do a practice first, because sometimes, see, that's fairly pale. And you might think or maybe my stamp pad does need to be inked up. I'm not sure. Didn't think so, because my sample one is stamped fine. Anyway, we'll go for this. With photopolymer, you need to press down firmly. I might do the other one as well, so I'll leave that open. The other one, I mean the DSP as well. I found the one of those sheets, and I'll show you in a sec, a little challenging to use. This is all stamping a bit light for me today. Just want to accentuate the time to celebrate. Maybe I need to re-ink my pads maybe. So that'll go there. Let's just pop that in there. And it is thick, I can feel that. And what did I do with, oh, here it is. This is the piece that I found a little bit challenging to use. Just a little bit daunting. So I jazzed it up with some of these stamps here. Let me grab the other one, the little one. I think that's all. I need the little and the big circle ones as well. If that'll fit on the next size block. That's all okay. Now, small ones. Do either of you girls have this set? It's for the centres. Now, this is, it's purple. I was thinking maybe I used the blue for this one, but I didn't. Now, I'll start with our biggest one, I think. Our biggest, I'm not sure what our, I guess, circle, scallopy thing. So I'm going to start, push that out the road. I'm going to start up a bit higher than what I did for my sample one. Go there. And there. And I'll just put some little ones in between. just to jazz up this paper. Might need my fan on. It's a beautiful day here today. It's like about 28, 29 degrees. Went for a walk down the street this morning. It was just beautiful, lovely breeze, but I think it's meant to warm up to about 32 this afternoon, so which is fine too. So then you just put your, sorry if my head's getting in the road, I need to see where these circles are, and that one's a little bit off, but hey, it's a hand stamped card. It's got to press down hard when you're using the photopolymer. And this is a little bit tricky for me to see. Oops. That's what I mean. You've got to press down hard until you're sure that it's made the impression with these ones. I might do my envelope. What did I do on the envelope on that one? Just some little stars. I might just do that, seeing as I've got these out. What colour did I have those? I had them in the fresh freezer, didn't I? So this will do. You could put rosettes on there if you felt like it. I was just happy to do that. Now, I've still got some more stamping. So let's pop this one in as well. You don't need to do anything else to this. Oh, I haven't done my stars, have I? Oh, okay. Let's do them. Once it's in here, I won't be able to go off the edge, is the only thing. So the stars were in blue, so we need to, not sure where my chamois is or whether I've got any dampness in here. Spray that with a bit of water while we're going quickly here. Just make sure your stamp is dry before you ink it up again, and just do some little stars in between. Hopefully you can see that. Yes, I think they are called rosettes, Lois. I think that's what they are called. Thank you. It's got some great greetings in here too that I didn't realise. It pays to have a look at what you've got, which is, you come to this time of the year and you think, oh gosh, another catalogue. I've got so much stuff and I haven't used enough of it yet. So that's why I'm sort of holding off. I was wanting to see some more samples with what people had done with some of the new products. So there's going to be a couple of celebration products on this card. I just wanted to show you something interesting with this little, it's a wonder that's stamped because I've got all these things in here. I have already die cut a couple of rosettes here. Well, I think I have. Did I not do the other purple one? Oh no, here it is. And with this one, let me grab the die and show you what I am talking about. So for this one, this one with the little dots here, I did two because one was a little bit off. It will just cut out the dots. It doesn't cut out the scalloped edge, and it doesn't have another scallop to cut that out, other than the, I guess the thought is that you would use that, but yeah, I'm not sure how they want you to use that, I suppose. But what I did was, you still have to cut, that's what I'm getting at, you still have to cut around that. So what I did was I used that larger scallop, like that's in there, and it would be the same thing. I haven't used that yet either. It'd be the same idea with that as well, I'm pretty sure. But then I took my stylish shapes, show you which one, if I've got them here, and I die cut it again. So no biggie if you had a punch or a die to, it was this one, so it's the it's the third one up. So then I just die cut that out because that's how I wanted to use it. So just so you know, when you're planning your cards, I didn't know. So, and then I've gone ahead and cut out with these two, I've gone ahead and I've cut out one of each in different sizes. So I've got a pool party one in the large and the small, and a freezer one in a large and a small, and I'm going to pop them together like that, like so. Okay, and you've got little dies to cut out the circles too. I just realised you've got two little circle dies. So if you don't have any of those little punches, that would be a good. This would be a good one to have. I'll just measure them in inches because I know you're in the US, Lois. It's what is it? It's 3/8. It's about, it's a 1/16 short of 3/4. And this one is 1, 2, 3. It's 1/2 inch. Yes, 1/2 inch, that one. So if you didn't have a 1/2 inch punch or a 1/2 inch die, you could have one if you got this set. Now, which one's the better one? I'm not sure whether I should have a practice with the worst one, or I think that one's the one that wasn't so good. So I just did happiest birthday. I don't think I grabbed that out either. So it's got lots of birthday sentiments. Happy birthday. We've got happy birthday, happiest birthday to you, hip hooray. This is your, and you can put day, year or month, time to celebrate. It's got little stripey thing there as well, plus the ones that I've just used. So I'll grab a block for this one. Pop it down on here to pick it up. To make sure it's straight. And I did that in Pool Party. Just practice stamp. Again, do you guys always practice stamp? I say to my girls, my class ladies, do a practice stamp, and I've got one lady who says, yes, but the practice stamp always works, and then when I do it again, it doesn't. So it's always been, I was taught by my upline, Cheryl O'Brien, so that's what she always said to do. So that's what I always do. Sometimes, you know, it doesn't ink up properly, or, you know, something like that. So that's going to layer onto there. I don't believe I popped it up, and I don't think I will because of the thickness of this card. Put that over there so I can see I've got too much stamping there. So I can see that it's level. I can save that for later if we don't care how it looks. It's not very good. And we'll need a little bit of glue. or you could use a, gosh, it doesn't even, it wants to stay there. It doesn't want to be glued. They kind of get stuck in amongst themselves. So I'll have a little bit of glue on here and a little bit of glue on here. Because if we use glue, we can swivel them around a bit so that they're, how can I explain, so that they're, the freesia ones are in between the pool party ones, if that makes sense. So it looks pretty. That one. And we've got this one. Oops, I can't see properly because I've got stamping there. Just notice that looks a bit, not sure if that's how it's supposed to be. Can you see that? I just noticed that. That looks a bit hinky, doesn't it? Like as though it should have been further over. It's probably not worth sending it back. Or they don't usually get you to send things back, but it's just a bit disappointing. That'll teach me I should have used these when I first got them. So if you've got, oh, whoops. That is totally wrong. If you've got, you should always practice run your products when you first get them, in case there's something wrong. That's married up together, it just looks a bit off. So then what I did was I put my happiest birthday on this piece, and then this card just all came together. I think I used some dimensionals. Oh, that's what I didn't grab out some more. That's okay. I think I just want to, when I'm putting a circle on, I don't like to put the dimensionals on the actual circle, because once you've got your, oops, that's stuck to me now. I'll fix that, we'll put it there. Because I want to be able to turn that so that it's straight. And if I happen to put the dimensionals where I didn't want them, that wouldn't be good. It's about like that. And then I think I need little ones for this one. From memory, I've doubled up there. Oh. Hope you can see what I'm doing. So then I'll do the same as what I did before, because I must have done a good job because I liked my card. I'll put that one there. So I'm putting it so that the dimensional isn't showing on the back. And then this one is going here. And then I should have gotten these out before in case I couldn't find them. I'm going to use some ribbon and some the ribbon is in Australia it's a $100 purchase to get the Fresh Freesia binding ribbon, seam binding ribbon, and these the same. It's a $100 order to get these sequins, and you can see that I'm loving the purple. I've used nearly all of them. I'm just wondering if I could use a different colour on these ones. I'm not sure how How that darker colour would look. But let me see, let me check. That's actually pretty nice. We might do that. Where did I put the other ones? One up the top. I could put all different ones, but I'm a bit boring with that. I like to use all the same ones. I think it looks better. That one, and I think I had a couple of extra ones on there. So just from the front you can see all of these. So yeah, I think that looks good. Don't worry about inches. Yeah, I just like to be helpful where I can. Yeah, so I had some ribbon. I had a little bow. So let's see how we go tying a little bow. Does tie pretty nicely. We don't need much, but we do need enough. Give myself a bit more, I might be able to. I should have had a go at making something clever with this, shouldn't I? What can you make with ribbon that's clever? Does anyone know? That would match a rosette. There probably is something. And then we've just got to keep fussing with it till it plays nice. Little ribbon scissors. Oops, that one's a little bit. That's better. So that's pretty nice to be able to get that free with your order, because let's face it, we order what we order anyway, so if they're giving out a bonus with your order, well, why not? Starts next week, during the length of the celebration catalogue. So I think I want that. Where do I want that? Out there. That's that. I think my other bow was a bit shorter, but I'll show you that just quickly. And I might need the fan on because I'm getting quite warm in here. So there's that one. I'll need to clean these off and put those away, I think. So it opens like that. And there's my sample one's pretty much the same. I was going to change it and then I didn't. So I'll just leave those out. Show you again after we finish the other ones. And I'll pop those. These will all be on my blog, which is chezza.blogspot.com. So, and my video will be up on YouTube later. So I'll just put those over there. And I'm going to put the fan on before I expire. Just got the door shut in case there's visitors or noise. There's hubby's home, so if he's got anyone visiting him. Sometimes people drop in, you know. How it is. Let me just clean these because I do need to use some of these greeting stamps again, and my little star one. I think I can probably put some of these away, but I just need to use a couple of the birthday ones, I think. Can't quite remember. Throw those back in there. I'm not going to be needing them again. Put away the ones I know I'm not going to be needing. And a little dot one. A little rosette. Rosette, that's what they're called. Is that what you said? Yes, it's fresh freesia, Lois. Is that what you said it was called? Thank you, Lois. Is that what you said it was called? I can't go back and see. Yeah, but that's what they are called. They're called rosette. I think I'm using a different birthday. I'll leave the greetings ones, did I? I've cleaned them all. I'll leave those on there because I can't quite remember what I was using with the next ones. But I know I'm not using these colours. I'm going a different variation of colour. So next one's a fun fold as well. Have you guys done a back fold card before? There's not too many around, and I'm going to need help with this one. Again, I've scored. I didn't mean to do that. I was just working out what I wanted to do. So mine's again is metric. So it's kind of weird. Well, it's not weird, but it's kind of tricky to work out if you haven't done one before. Now this is my little scratch paper. So again, I'm going 14.9 for the length of my card by 19 centimetres. So it's not as wide as a normal card. So I've cut that at 19, and then I've scored it at 8.5 centimetres. There, 8.5, and then over at 17 centimetres. And there are, if you Google back fold card, you'll find something. The other cards that are on the net are all, they're all metric as far as I can tell. So and I did find it difficult to put the, once this is together, you'll understand how it all goes. Now I actually might need, because this one hasn't really got much decoration as such. I wonder whether that might be why I had that out on the bench. That will do to decorate the inside, because I can stamp a greeting later when I know what I'm doing with this card. Just put that, oops, needs to be centered. Probably could have been a bit longer, but I think it's good to use up your scraps. So I'll go put this in the center. Have you girls done a back fold card before? Oh, metric is fine, which is nice. Yeah, so it lays flat like that, and then we have our decoration, but it all makes sense once it's done. So let's just keep layering and do. I'm just going to make sure I haven't made any more errors with this. Oh, that's fine. So this is, I'm using, I didn't tell you that, did I? Boho Blue and Misty Moonlight. Because the piece that I'm using, while it's not really any of those colours, it kind of, I like the lighter colour with it. I could have gone navy, but I felt that could have been a bit dull. And Balmy Blue was a little bit light. I am going to miss Boho Blue when it retires in May, because it's a really nice colour now. Not Will I go that way? Yeah, I think I'll go that way. Doesn't really matter, it's going to coordinate anyway, but I think this also was a little bit short, a little bit narrow, this piece, but I went with it. And we could go, oh, we could go that. I'm liking that. Wasn't what I was going to do, but I'm quite liking that. Yes, rosettes. Okay. Oh, you watch Patty Bennett. She does backfold. Someone that I watched did them and I couldn't remember who it was. But my dilemma is, before I stamp on anything, because our cards are a little narrower, I was going to go with the biggest, so I've got a question for you. I was going to go with the biggest die, which is almost the width. It is the width of this in the boho, and then the Misty, and then my sentiment here. But do we think that's too wide? I'll let you have a look at that for a sec, and I'll layer up these ones and see what you think. So that would have just a birthday sentiment, one of these ones out of there, I think. So that, or this smaller one. What are we thinking? I'll leave that on there while you tell me, because what I thought I was going to put on there. What did I think I was just going to put that and put some stars and things around it, and if I use the longer one, where's that one? So I'm thinking this would be a good one for a male birthday. So we could put, is that going to fit? Oh, I don't know if that's going to fit. I thought it did. No, it doesn't fit. It will fit there though. What do we think? Smaller. Good-o. Thank you, Lois. Put that one away because it's not going to fit. And I thought it did. All right, let's find something else that we can put there. See what fits. I'll just put it on there because it's a bit hard to see because I've already die cut it. And these are the countryside corners. So we could do that. Or we could do that. Oh, there's a hip array. I wonder if that would fit better. Might be too long as well. Let's see. There, that fits. Let's do that. Got a long block here somewhere. There it is. Problem solved. I think we'll do that in Misty Moonlight. I don't think I've used this before. I've seen other people do this on their wrist when you haven't used your stamps before. So that's another point. If you have not used them before, you need to prime them a little bit, because that one didn't stamp as good as what I thought it would. And sometimes on the glass, your pads jump up and down too. That's better. That's better. You can look and see, through the block to see whether it's lined up properly. I can see my lines through there. So hopefully perfect. And I probably should have put happy birthday inside, but anyway. Didn't know what I was doing, did I, when I put the inside bit in? Just make sure that's on the correct side, because there's a right side and a wrong side when you die cut. Not as obvious with this one, but still a little bit different. And then I'm not putting any dimensionals on here because we're having dimensionals on the other edge. So then what we do is, most people put, I haven't tried not putting them right on the edge, so I think I'll stick with that. Most people put their dimensionals there on the edge, so I'm just going to scoot that over a bit so I can see where they're meant to go, so they're not going to show. So you want to put your, hopefully everyone can see that. Let's see whether I'm in the screen properly. There we go. Okay. Come on. It's a bit stuck. You can see where that's a little narrow edge, so we want it, we don't want our dimensionals to go over here. So I could probably put that up a bit higher. So they're just going to go here and here. That on there. Let's make sure it's straight. And then you've got to fold that back to open it like that. I think that's so cool. I love it. We could have actually decorated that with something on here, but anyway, it is what it is. Or we could have put, we can put some, no, a bit tricky now. I'm not going to, we've got the papering, so I'm not going to mess with that because I don't want to mess it up. So we could just put some little stars on our envelope, would be fine. And then hip hip hooray could be for anything really. Could, well, not a sympathy course. Hip hip hooray for what? For graduation or anything. It's a nice sort of a fairly neutral type card. So there's number 2. Just going to clean these and put them away because I'm not. The next one's going to be a sympathy one with another set that I have not inked up. So that one used both of them. It used the Round We Go. What does that say? It says happy birthday, happiest birthday. This one says time to celebrate. And this one says happy hip hip hooray. So you can see that I love to have sentiments that fit all different sizes. As you can see, you do need all different sizes when you're creating. So it's good to have a variety. Now this one is just a straightforward card with a difference. Oh, what have I got that bit for? I shall remember once I look at my card. okay. So I've scored it in. It's just a normal side opening card. And I've just scored it. So 21 centimetres by 14.9. It's just scored at 10.5. So that's, I've got a stamp on that. And I think I wanted to stamp on the inside as well. Yes, I did. So we'll get our outside stamping done first. This set, wait till you see how this leaf stamps. I just love it. Just absolutely love it. I'm so terrible. I buy things because I see people using them and I think, oh, I love that and I love that card. By the time my order arrives, I've totally forgotten why I bought it. So, and I've just remembered I need some spatter, and I found that, because my stamps are all in alphabetical order, I found that the best one, the first one I laid my hands on was this one from Beauty of the Deep. So that's what I'm using, because you've got to have spatter when you've got leaves. I don't know why there's not a spatter one in there. So anyway, we'll and this is probably not truly my own idea. I did see a few samples on Pinterest and I gained inspiration from those. So thank you to those people that share their cards on Pinterest. Just going to make sure that's going to stamp properly for me. And it is. I just love it. Just love it. Can we see? Can you see what I'm doing? Really just got a small window here, haven't we? So this one is going to be coming down from here. Again, these are all photopolymer that I'm using today, so just got to hold them down for such time as I'm going to do this one next. Just wondering if there's a way that I can do the one in the centre, because I've got my sentiment underneath it. But if I do that, like that, maybe I might be able to see it better. So for the inside, I think I'll just do, could do the same, but I think I'll just do perhaps one. And the same on my envelope, which is where I've got some things in my envelope. Oh, actually, that's what else I used. I used Autumn, have I got it out? Autumn something, the other set. It's, did that on my sample too. Can I get that back over where it should go? Maybe. It's very important when you're stamping with photopolymer to hold it down. I'm just going to go over that because I didn't quite get it, and if I do that, it won't matter. That looks okay. Actually, no, I might put some little ones on there. So this is Clip So Cold. Did I tell you that? I probably didn't. I'm very naughty. Just ask if I haven't told you. Now I can't see my comments now, but I've made my screen a bit. There we go. Yes, I'm in Australia. Lois? Yeah, I wasn't sure either about this pack, and I did find it more challenging than the other packs that I've got. I had the last 2 weeks, or this is the 3rd week of using these stamps. I did find it more challenging, I guess, than the other ones. but yeah, I'm loving what I've been doing with them. Just hard to get started. So you've just got to start, don't you? And then, like the idea, lots of ideas out there. So just do some of those little ones. Might do some little ones in here too. Oh, but not forget our spatter. Not sure where to put you. Maybe you can be falling, but going up there. I love that. I won't put any on the envelope. But we do need some spatter. What did I do that in? Looks like I've used Calypso Coral stamped off. Okay, that can go on there. Oops, I forgot to stamp off. And I just realised I didn't embellish my last card, did I? That looks a bit weird, but that's our sentiments going somewhere there, so that won't matter. I could have thought about that and done that a bit differently. Never mind. Then, because it's going to be a sympathy, it could be autumn, but I don't give autumn cards. I don't know if you guys do. So I thought I'll do leaves, say sympathy to me. Oh, they could be happy cards too, but this one is from Country Flowers, this set here, the greeting. I had been using the one out of something, what's it called? Simply something, simply no, what is it called? S. Not simply, is it simply said? No, it's something fancy. I always forget the name of that set. Yeah, it does. That's why it's good to bounce off some ideas in off Pinterest, because, you know, if you're not happy, well, you got to start all over again. I just might clean those off because I think I'm done with them. I did use the spatter on my greeting for that one, but I don't know if I want to do that. I'll ask you guys. It's pretty easy to clean a stamp anyway. I don't always bounce off Pinterest. Sometimes I just sit there and think, what can I do? And sometimes I've got some die cuts already cut out that I think, oh, I could do this or I could do that, and I love doing that. So let me adhere this to here. Did I put my seal away? Did I? It's amazing how much stuff you have scattered around, isn't it? Yeah, these two leaves are from Autumn, what is it called? Autumn Leaves dies. So I'm going to use those as well. So we're going to put, so this is the ombre sheet. Obviously, obvious to me, but when you can't see, it's probably not. So and that is going on the front. Oops. And it's not straight. I had trouble with this Calypso Coral. Everything I cut was crooked. I thought I'd straighten this up, but maybe I didn't. So I'm not sure whether to blame Stampin' Up or my trimmer. I had the same trouble with the old olive pack. In a class before Christmas. Oh no, that's okay. I have straightened it up. Phew. Thought I might be running out of seal as well. Pop that on the front of our card. And then for the inside, I popped a piece of Calypso Coral to mat as well, just to lift it a little bit, just to make it look special. Nice to give a nice card when someone's grieving. They do appreciate, well, most people do appreciate that you care. And I never put anything inside. To be honest, I find the sentiments from Stampin' Up! A little bit soppy for my liking. We don't talk like that in Australia. Simple happy birthdays and sympathies and simple ones that you need is all we need, really. Now, so this is from, there's one of these in the Autumn Wishes as well, these dies that I just love. It's got the stitching and so this is out of Enduring Beauty. Just thought I'd use something different today. So I'm just going to run that through. Level it up a little bit. I'm just going to pop over to my bigger machine. I won't drag out my little one just for this little bit of cutting. And I thought that other sentiment was going to fit that other die as well, but it's not, so the piece of paper wasn't big enough. Anyway, we've got one and that's all we need. Where's my ribbon gone? I know it was here. I saw it before. Geez Louise, where is it? Oh, let me bone folder. Let me texture these leaves. Does anyone like to see the autumn leaves dies, or do you know which one I mean? And I did put spatter on my other one, but I don't think I want to on this one. I do have ribbon somewhere, but that's okay. I can cut another piece if it doesn't show up. Just wanted to, I don't know, do something. I did find this tricky, just like that. And here's the last of my dimensionals on this piece. I'm not going to put spatter. I've made a decision on that. Let's use some of these little ones up. So I like to do that trick where you put the sellotape over and cut them like that, so that when you lift it up, you might not have seen that before, Lois. When you lift this up, this is all sticky tape, not the normal thin sticky tape. It's the wide one. It's about that yay wide, so you get 2 bits across there. You've probably seen it. Other demonstrators have shared it as well. I forget where I first saw it. And then when you pull those up, the trouble is the last time I did this, they wouldn't pull up very easily. So I'm not sure whether it was the quality of the sticky or what it was. So I'm thinking, what am I thinking? Yeah, I didn't want to cover up my leaves. That's my dilemma. But I might have to, wherever I go, I'm going to cover them up. So we might just go here, and then these can go, yeah, that leaf, I didn't want to cover it up, but I haven't got any option. Oh yeah, Michael, yeah, I've seen his projects. He's very clever, isn't he? It's a little bit over the top for my liking, or not, I like it, but I wouldn't probably go down that track myself, if that makes sense. I think maybe under there. And I know that the ribbon is somewhere here, but it might be hiding. It's disappeared. I've got some pink on there for some reason. Hang on, let me see. Just the petal pink one. Probably dropped it on the ground, I don't know. It's gone. It's gone, it's hiding. That's okay. I'll just get it directly off the roll. It comes in a pack with the white and the pink. But I actually wish it didn't, because I use far more white than I do pink. Oh, we seem to have so much petal pink ribbon. It's like, oh, those aren't the right scissors. Oh, come here. Come here. A little bit shabby, that did. Oops. A little bit bigger than what I wanted. Then we'll just have a glue dot on there, put in there, and I've got to find some embellishments for this one, because I used retired ones on my sample. That looks pretty cute, I think. Go back to my blue one. Where has she put that? Because I know where the embellishments are. I've got to find some for that one. Oops. Well, I think I know anyway. Yeah, they're in here. These are also coming in the... I'm getting really confused because, as I say, we have so many product. Oh, maybe not these. I thought these would be perfect, but can you see? I'll tell you what they're called. Two-tone sparkle gems, which I absolutely love them. But do you think that's bad because they've got a little bit of a pink sparkle? So maybe not for guys, because it's a guy card. I know some guys like blue, like pink, but not all. So we might just go, because I can't think, trying to think what else we've got in. I just reorganised my, I don't know how many times I reorganised my gems, and I still am not happy. But where did I put them now? That's the next question. Oh, here we go. I don't think this idea is going to work either. It's the same as I've been doing with my little brag book, but I got this on Amazon, and it's got a not sure what you call that. So I thought it would be better, which it will be. But the thing is, it's meant to be a brag book, so these come out this way. So I thought they'd all fall out, but actually they seem to be staying in there. So we'll see how we go. And these ones, the first ones on top, look as though they could be jolly well perfect. Oops. I've gone and dropped it. Depends where I put them, I guess. Maybe we'll put one up there. There, and I might use a bigger one because it looks like I've got a ton of those. One over there. That's perfect for that. Let's see what I can find in petal pink, or don't believe we've got any Calypso coral. Go in there, you. Doesn't help that I've got so many either, does it? That isn't petal pink. It's funny that we haven't got anything in petal pink, isn't it? You see anything remotely Calypso coral-ish? Could probably do some butterflies or some birds. We could do these ones. No. What are those ones? Could be something in there. We could go those ones. I wonder what these ones would look like. I think I used these last week too, didn't I? Where's my card? What is those? Couldn't really see what colour they were. They're more yellow. Don't want yellow. What are these? Well, they might be peach. What do we like? Do we like the, I would say go copper or gold. I'm not really liking either of these. Or we could go, these are in colour, so that would be peach. Or, I actually love these. Not sure if the colours are right though. Little dark. These ones might be good. These ones or these ones. What do we think? Thank you. You do that. Well done. Put your gems in a clear pouch and put the pouches in a small clear storage bin like Patty Bennett uses that I can sit on my desk if I need to. Yes, I've been thinking of doing that. I actually quite like this idea where I can flip through. I don't like when we don't have the colours. It's a bit silvery. I'm thinking maybe this colour. Yeah, the last one. Yeah, and I'm thinking No, I wasn't thinking that colour. I was thinking either of these. That one. Yeah, I reckon that one. How come I've only got, are they all the same size? Oh no, these are, yeah, these are the smaller ones there. They haven't put them all together, which is a good idea. I used to cut them up for my classes, and it used to be a pain in the you-know-what, because you'd have to cut little bits out, because most of my ladies are good, but some, if you put out the whole sheet, they would use a whole sheet. So that's why I decided I wasn't giving them any they could, because nobody really buys them off me anyway, so I figured they can go home and get their own. So that's what we do now. I can put those away later. That's my job for later. Okay, so get that off there. Is that my, oh no, that's just the ribbon. Let's get all this stuff off here so I can put my cards down. Oops. So you can see, give you a refresh on what we've done this afternoon. Thank you very much for joining me, everyone. It's been great. Let's grab, where did my blue one go now? Here it is. I've only got one of them. Oh, I was going to show you some other ones that I did, wasn't I? So those are the ones that we did this afternoon. Put that out the road. I can't really, have to put something on there so that stays down. I'll just grab out my other samples. Oh. Done so many that I forget what I've done. So I did one with, what did I do here? I actually cased a card from my upline to do this one. It's got a little surprise in the, that was cased from Cheryl Overy. Not my designs or the paper, just the fold. So it's cute. You would have seen that on, seen cards in that style somewhere. This one was a fracture card. First one I've done of those, and I have used those shiny blue and pink ones on there. I really do like them, but I just thought, don't know if it's appropriate for a guy's card, but obviously I was in that mindset the other day when I did that one. This one I did yesterday. This I kind of cased off Patty. She used the other paper that I showed you last week. Oh, I probably should have glued that down to do a little book fold. She's used those other flowers out of the, is it called True Love or Serene Love? You know, the ones I used last week. But I've used these papers, and I've used Irresistible Blooms, and I've just heat embossed these flowers in white on a sheet of this paper. Don't know if you can see that. So, and if you like these flowers, grab them soon, this set, because it is on the last chance list. So, and we don't have any other flowers like that at the moment. This was another back fold card that I did with the Thoughtful Expressions. This tag is from the Merriest Tree, so it's still available. And I've just coloured my birds, my flowers. These flowers are from these dies that are retired. I have a lady that's wanting those dies if anyone has them and they want to get rid of them. This one, I've used the Citrus Blooms die, and I've used I've recently purchased these dragonfly, it's not called dragonflies, it's called Happiest something. Oh, see the sparkle on that with the Winker Stella? Gorgeous. And this one's another back fold. I went a bit crazy with the back fold. I love them so much. And this one is from labelled with love, these flowers. First time I used that as well. That's the other sympathy one that I had been using. I've just done the little flowers on the inside. This is the other pack of that paper that I can't recall the name of now. The one that I started off these, so I've paired that with that. What is it called? It's this one. It's the greeny one. It is called Refreshed Beauty. So remember we had it in the gold and the blackberry bliss. If you go back a couple of videos, you will see the cards that I made. That one. This one is using the Misty Moonlight paper, but I've paired it with the Everyday Arches, which is an online exclusive coming next week as well. So that was cute as well. Could have done that today, but I wanted to do something different. So there we go. Thanks, Lois. So if you like this video and you enjoyed what I've shared, if you'd like to share it with your friends, that would be great. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Oh, I'll pop my camera up so you can see who's talking to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And next week we'll start sharing products from the Celebration catalogue and maybe some out of the mini. I don't have many products out of the mini as yet. I have some papers, that's about it. So I'm not going to put my order in until next week. So, okay, thank you. Bye-bye.